Alright, hello everyone. Gexus here, and welcome to the second match of the night tonight. So that a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna have Loger up against Rosbrak here. Chip versus Ram should be a very fast-paced matchup. You know, Chip's gonna be flying around the screen, Ram trying to kind of control his airspace. This is a kind of a rough one for both characters, or like a difficult one for both characters, I guess I should say. Chip, you know, has all the mobility in the world to move around, well, pretty much anything Ram does. Unfortunately, he also moves so fast that he can sometimes just move back into her buttons. And obviously, Ram does just tons of damage when she catches. And Chip, not a lot of life. That said, round one going to Rosbrak, showing what happens if the Chip stays in control for more of the match. Ooh, yeah, nice challenge there. Ram was trying to go for a pressure reset there, just dashed up. Yeah, Rosbrak definitely not afraid to use that Beta Blade. Yeah, tried to fake a low real quick and go for a grab. This should kill. Oh no, he didn't quite have meter for super. Yeah. But a quick trade there will do it. Rosbrak taking the first game.
Go be a ninja.
Loger's had quite a few, like, good pressure spots here, but just hasn't managed to convert them all the way yet. Rosbrak, you know, cycling through all of his options, as you would expect a Chip to do. Definitely the kind of character who thrives off of just overloading your mental stat. Big counter hit there, yeah, forced out the burst, but now Ram doesn't have a sword. Wow. Late mash still caught in front. Chip is actually stuck in front of you until he reappears. Or technically until right before, just to, you know, avoid cross-up protection. But forces out the counter. Kind of a risky one from Loger. This round is definitely, like, winnable, so I can't blame him. Ooh, especially with a starter like that. Super? Oh, I think Super would have won in the round there. But yeah, that when you burst in a spot like that with that low a health, it always feels super scary. Ooh, okay. Alright, Loger kind of squeaking out around that time. Yeah, good, confirm. Doesn't throw his sword at a point where it doesn't wall stick. Just takes the plus frames from Daro hitting. Rosbrak definitely showing an affinity for Beta Blade, but not quite enough that it's getting baited super hard. You know, just the right amount of DP. Big RC, what's the combo? I assume this will lead to it. Oh no, wall break. Yeah, goes for a reset into the leaf grab. Oh, I'm curious if Rosbrak meant to wall run there, or if the VRC just messed up his inputs. One way or another, though, both characters just kind of make it out there. Yeah, Rosbrak, one tap from death, and there it is. So 1-1 apiece. He's trying to play so defensively, bait out a button, and then just dash in after it, but not happening there. Yeah, another... Ooh, okay, it was a very defensive round start from Loger. Forces out the burst, but once again, that is the thing with Ram. If you can burst the sword toss itself, and, like, make it whiff, then you can kind of get both out of the situation and, you know, make her lose her big neutral tool. Yeah, Chip life. Man. Alright, and Rosbrak suddenly, after winning that first game, way on the back foot here. Big counter hit, this is going to be huge damage. Okay, no, drops the combo, gets thrown back into the corner. And you can definitely mash against that leaf grab, just not lows. We're going to see one more. No, okay, just went for two, then tried to go for strike. Oh, he didn't confirm off of it. I like that, though. Just, you know, let the sword cover for you. Just backdash. Just don't be there to get DP'd. Oh, I think Rosbrak tried to bait the burst, but yeah, Loger smartly not biting that super low HP. But we are going to final game, final round here. Ooh, uh-oh. We're starting to see some of the stutters that we saw from Rosbrack last game coming out here. Not sure quite what's causing it, because the computer's mostly fine, but... Alright, looks like things are back here. Ooh, nice 6p Beta Blade. Oh, yeah. He saw that the move whiffed through, just punished the burst. Didn't even need to bait it, just confirm. Are we going to see... Oh, no RC! That'll still do it, though. Yeah. Loger, choosing to end the round with 100 meter. But we'll still take it. Alright. Next up, we are going to get Loger versus Timinator. Super good stuff from Rosbrack there. Sometimes, though, you are just chip, and then you get caught, and then... Youch. And yeah, things are going to be a little bit wonky tonight. Loger is going to do all of their matches first, and then Ballfrog is going to do his, because he's, like, finishing up, setting up a new computer, and, like, doing all the tests and stuff. So it should be fine, but, yeah. Just to be on the safe side. And then Zot will not be doing their matches today. They got their second shot today, I believe, so they are not feeling great. You know, it does kind of knock you out for about 24 hours, so he's just going to be doing his later on in the week. Moving on here, though, we've got Timmy versus Loger. Going to be Ram versus May. May still very mobile, definitely not to the same degree as Chip. A lot more straightforward, just like bruiser-style pressure, too. It'll be interesting to see how well Tim can, you know, use the jump heavy and stuff to contest some of Ram's air buttons, which are normally best in class. Kind of the same deal for both sides here. Ooh, yeah, big counter hit. No huge confirmed, though. Are we going to see an RC? Doesn't need it. Ah, but he drops it just a little bit. Timmy just needing one more tap here, but yeah, Loger going for the pressure reset. Not too scared against May. Her only reversal, like true reversal, is, you know, meter. Obviously risking the mash, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Ooh, a little bit early on that meaty. And Timmy, with these command grabs, they've been working out super well. I think that's command grab anyways. That might... No, that's just normal grab, I think. Yeah, good patience from Timmy, just staying blocking. Ooh, did try to jump out just a little bit early. Okay, real talk? The box on that is a war crime. Oh, still good recognition there from Loger. Saw the jump 2K, knew the range of his reversal, and just went, alright. If you're gonna give me it. Oh, no punish from Timmy. Yeah, that is super negative if you ground block it. If you ground block it up close, you can actually get charged 5D as a punish. Anyone who doesn't get huge counter hits, or I guess huge just normal hit starters. Super's not counter hit in this game. Going into this round 3 though, and yeah, up Dolphin, it is an overhead. It also just catches if you're not blocking, like happened there. Timmy's got to find a way out of this corner. Yeah, you cannot get tagged by anything by Ram here in the corner. And, you know, I know that it's an option. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen a Ram actually go for the throw option there, though. It's super good. Nice! Yeah, instead of throwing the sword there, just waited, called out the jump, put the jump S in the way, yeah. And Timmy's got to be real careful with the way he's been escaping from this corner. Picking jump a lot, but it looks like Loger has that scouted. Ooh, yeah. Nice avoided the... Oh! And Loger not recognizing that he got hit in time to burst. Timmy will take round 1. Super, super close stuff there. Alright, going into game 2. So, last time we definitely saw Timmy having some really good places to back out of pressure, stay safe. Loger's main adaptation, though, is covering the jump out from corner with his own jump slash. Ooh, yeah. And Timmy having mostly good defense here, but against the Ram pressure in the corner, she's just so safe with it. It's hard to get out. Ooh, yeah, bad time to mash. Loger has it scouted, and round him. Both of these players have been going for defensive round starts a decent amount throughout this set. Makes sense for Ram. I'm kind of surprised that Timmy's going for it. I guess it is just really hard to challenge the big Ram buttons, though, so, you know, try and back off, see if you can make her whiff one. Timmy definitely preferring the air approach in this matchup. Ooh, just block. It's kind of saving his life there. Okay. Oh, actually didn't go for one. He calls out the throw. And, okay, you know, cross-up. A lot of time you'll see people go for cross-up throw because, you know, if your opponent recognizes the cross-up, the thought in their mind is, oh no, it crossed up, I have to block that way. And, you know, teching the throw is just nowhere in their head. Okay, though, going into game 3 again. These have been some super good sets so far.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, another defensive round start there. Again, it makes sense, but it feels like Timmy's giving up a lot of space. On the other hand, this round he has decided to press back forward dolphin. That takes space, you know. A hard knockdown off of 3K and goes for the command, or no, just the normal grab. I think command grab would have allowed a combo there, but maybe wasn't quite confident in it. Oh, no sword. Yeah, not sure what Loger was trying to do there. Maybe bait a burst that wasn't on the table. Ooh, yeah, really good call out there. Knew that mashing a button was super risky, but at that range, like, he might die, but he only had one hit left in the round anyways. Might as well gamble big. I was saying before that Timmy had been picking really good spots to back out of his pressure to avoid getting counterpoked, but definitely paid off for Loger that time. Big jump H counter hit. Yeah, forces out the burst. And Tim just gonna down back there. Does not want to risk getting clipped by the sword, but it happens anyways. No wall break. That is, you know, okay for Timmy, but also he is still in the corner against this Ram. Does have 50 meter, didn't choose to reversal super. Oh my gosh, and the falling jump K. One hit round here. Okay, 2-hit round, I guess. Ah, but yeah, stand blocking there. Did not expect that fast of a low, and Loger takes the set. Man, super good adaptation there again from both sides. Definitely very fun to watch. Okay, though, so next up we are going to get Ramlethal, played by Loger, one more time, up against Leo, played by Jupiter. So this is going to be the last set we see from Loger tonight, before we swap over to the Ball Frog sets. Also, if you are watching this live on stream, then you won't see Zot's matches. If you're watching this on YouTube, then expect them to be just, like, added in at the end through the magic of video editing. Yeah, still super early on in this match, though. Bit of a lead for the Scumbags here, but only a 2-pointer, right? Okay, players know that they are good to go. And a little bit of loading stutter there, I guess. Oh, also, chat, how's the, like, game mic balance? Hopefully it's solid.
Duel 1.
Okay, though. Ramlethal up against Leo. Definitely gonna be a more... this is still, you know, Ram versus a gorilla. Slightly different gorilla, though. This one, when front-facing, plays a lot more, like, mid-range neutral, kind of trying to slowly force his way in. He can contest a lot of Ram stuff with S-Projectile, actually, surprisingly well. And even on a call-out, Ram, if she does, like, the sword projectile, which, you know, not the best idea most times, just loses to the S projectile. Doesn't quite get the wall break. Goes low, yeah, forces out the burst. Little bit of a hero burst there, but good block. We'll see if he can make it count. Ah, but nope, Lodger closes it out. No, sorry, SoundCloud. Zot is not feeling super good today. He's going to be doing his matches later. Nice throw from Lodger there. Yeah, super good recognition. You can definitely... It's easier to block the cross-up on reaction than it is to throw, because the window is just that little bit better. Or a little bit bigger. That one frame can matter a surprising amount. Oh, wow. Yeah, just goes low, and Lodger cleaning up that first game. Very convincing second round.
Men. Duel 1. Let's rock.
And once again, we're seeing a pretty defensive round start from both players. Ooh. Unfortunate burst. Yeah, I think that might have actually worked out if Lodger had continued the combo, but just did not let the burst rip. And this won't wall break. Or, sorry, this would wall break, but wouldn't kill. If it gets another wall break combo here, though, then it probably would. And one sword neutral here from Ram. Yeah, okay. Could have RC'd, but just played it straight. And Jupiter kind of on the back foot here. Down to his final round if it drops. And yeah, he's playing a very defensive game. Unfortunately, does get tagged by, quote, anything in the corner. Yeah, there we go. That's actually, I think, the first DP we've seen hit the set. Or, no, there was one in the first round. Good corner conversion, and Jupiter now fighting for his life on basically the magic pixel. He is in advantage, though. Let's see what he's got. Ah, has to give it up there, and yeah, just gets clipped. I think he tried to dash forward, but Lodger had it scouted. Alright, well, good stuff to Lodger. That is the last we're going to see of him right now. We'll be hopping over to Ballfrog versus Jupiter. Hopefully Ballfrog is all ready to go. Quote Jupiter. What a fun and interesting matchup. Yeah, Ram can be a rough one, especially in neutral for sure. You know, she just controls so much space, and if you're ever cornered and she tags you with basically anything in her kit, oof, ouch. Alright, though, for right now, we are just waiting for Ballfrog to hop in. I think we've actually got a sec, so I'm going to go ahead and run the Matcherino ad. So I will see you all in about 1 minute.
You can visit the Matcherino page for our event and contribute in many different ways.
Never mind, I spoke too soon. We are back. Yeah, Ballfrog came in right as I swapped the scene. Okay, though, so Jupiter, who we did just see, this is going to be Leo versus a different zoner. And this one fighting at a little bit longer range. But Leo Axel coming out. This is going to be one where, you know, Axel probably has an even stronger time keeping Ram out than, keeping Leo out than Ram. But man, when Leo gets in, Axel's defensive options are garbage. His only reversal costs 50 meter. He is in the 6-frame button club, where his fastest button does not get him out of correctly timed tick throws. And it's just kind of rough all around. As long as Ballfrog can stay out of that situation, though, which he's done a pretty good job of so far, then, you know, that doesn't really come into play. He's kind of getting forced into the corner here, though, and yeah, Jupiter's turn. Run some pressure, call out the jump with the DP. That is burst gone, so that is one additional defensive option down. Ballfrog basically just has nothing after he gets hit. He just has super and YRC here. Speaking of that super, though, lets it rip. Yeah, showing Jupiter that it is an option on the table.
Should have stopped when you had the chance.
It's important to, you know, test stuff like that, though. It can feel kind of rough in a situation like that where it's for, you know, the round. But now he knows that Bullfrog is willing to, not just looking for the YRC. Jupiter playing a much, you know, slower, like, forward-moving, or forward-inching game. Kind of has to against this Axel. Especially his Leo character with a step dash. I'm not sure he knows that you can dash block super well in this game, though. There's like 1 or 2 frames of vulnerability at the very start if you press the dash macro and then hold back. You will move forward while blocking. Very important, especially for the dash block or the step dash characters, because they just go so far with it. Yeah, so far, Bullfrog has just been doing an absolutely amazing job of keeping Jupiter out. Alright, yeah, did decide to do the Axel special, though. Man, my defensive zoning is super good. What happens if I press forward? Kind of, you know, got up close with Jupiter of its own accord, but still kind of a risky spot to be. And what a throw! Alright, Bullfrog showing some incredible defense there. Okay, we are moving on. Bullfrog is now running the gauntlet. Yeah, Jupiter hopping out for now. He will be coming back at some point in another day to fight Zot, who once again just isn't available tonight. Feeling pretty under the weather after getting his second shot. But, you know, no worries. Definitely understandable. And yeah, definitely some, rough... Ooh. Some kind of rough matchups there for the Leo. Has to get in from some really difficult distances for sure. But okay, May will probably have a bit of an easier time against this character. She is airborne a lot, though, and Axel, you know, loves to anti-air for sure. So far, though, Bullfrog just showing he is really good at controlling people's movement. Yeah, Timmy gets in, immediately bursted back over to the corner. Yeah, we, okay, never mind, we're back. We're back. Just barely avoiding that, whatever, I don't actually know what Axel's buttons are. I've always been confused about what input is what move. Okay, though, yeah. Looks like Timmy not recognizing, so against Snail, that, like, big green move from Axel, it is, like, you know, safe at the range where it hits, but it's very minus, so you should probably be, like, running forward or using some sort of advancing special if you have the ability to. If you block that, it is bad for Axel. Speaking of which, though, Timmy pretty low on life here. Here comes the RRC. Are we seeing... Ah, yeah, I think he tried to hard bait the burst there. Still managed to clean up the round. Bullfrog not biting. Going into this round 3, both sides have... Yo, what a flash dude. Both sides with burst on the table. This is one of those matchups where it can be kind of wonky for May to burst, though. Yeah, that's a good spot for sure. Because normally, you know, you burst and you throw Axel back to full screen. Exactly where you don't want him to be. Ooh, goes for the quick overhead. Does not commit the 50 meter to the RC, though. And now Timmy super low on health. Not quite dead, but if he blocks anything else without Faultless, he's just... It's over for him. Okay, does he know the punish? He does not. Yeah, okay. So against Axel Super, you want to block or, you know, avoid the first hit and jump over the second. If you block the second one, Axel is just totally safe. You get pushed back too far for anyone to punish. If you jump over the first one, though, you just get a, you know, falling jump-in button. See how the movement patterns change from Timmy here. We're already seeing a lot more jump 2H, kind of adjusts his flight pattern. It does stall him in place, though, which, you know, Ballfrog can tag that. But, you know, mixing up the way you move is super important in a matchup like this. And it just looks like Timmy is... Oh, no. I think Tim was actually slightly early on his own command throw there. Ballfrog throwing him back out of it. And now Ballfrog 1 round away from taking a sweep here in this set as well. Super scary Axel for sure. Yeah, Timmy managed to avoid it, but the air dash, you know, launches him forward. Not a whole lot of way to whiff punish there. Nice burst. Oh, unfortunately gets thrown into the corner. But yeah, that is kind of when you want to burst against Axel. He pulls you in, and I think that that is also like a confirmed burst point. He has to RC to be safe from it. I might be wrong on that, though. You know, test it yourself in training mode. Do not take the word of the person on the microphone.
Perfect.
And Ballfrog closing it out commandingly. Let's see how this next one goes, though, because he's been moving up the mobility spectrum. But we are going from Leo to May to Chip. All the way at the tippy top of that movement tier list. Should be interesting. You know, assuming we don't see Anji, but I'm pretty sure Rosbrak has fully swapped over. And once again, for those of you on the stream, this will be the final set for tonight. We'll get Zot's matches probably recorded and put in for you on the YouTube VODs. But not available for that tonight, so no worries. For tonight, though, welcome to the final best of 3. Gonna be Ballfrog versus Rosbrak.
Mankind knew that they... Duel 1.
Of course, Chip having all of the movement options in the world here. Crazy good mix-ups, which goes back to what we were talking about earlier, with Axel having very poor defense. Especially with some of the grab stuff. Axel, he can't mash out of it. He has to jump. Ooh, Gold Burst coming out. Just not wanting to deal with the mix and taking the meter. Ooh, let's see if it pays off, though, because, yeah, YRC just goes for the close slash. Didn't want to commit to the grab immediately. And now Chip in the corner. Let's see. Is it going to be... Yeah, no Beta Blade. Rosbrak recognizing the distance there. Wow, and what a throw from Ballfrog. Good bait. Okay, gets the burst at least. That super is not a reversal, but is invincible after the flash. So that Rensen was like frames from beating it. Yeah, Rosbrak showing his wild side here. Just dash up Beta Blade in neutral here. Ah, yeah, Rosbrak not knowing that move is in fact a low. Axel can also change the number of spins on it. Punishing it if you get caught blocking is super hard, if it's even possible. I don't know frame data-wise. Good blocks. Oh, for the most part there from Ballfrog. Did get caught and then whiffed a burst. This is probably going to be the end of the game. Yep, Rosbrak taking that first best of 3. Or I guess that first game in this best of 3. I can speak words, I swear. Ooh, looks like might have... Oh, interesting. This should be different. Sounds like Ballfrog is swapping characters. But I don't know who to. Is it gonna be Leo? Seems to be Leo for everyone so far. This should be an interesting surprise, though. Oh, okay, Kai. I guess that sort of makes sense. You know, similar styles of space control. Or I guess, not similar styles, but both are able to do some solid space control. And Kai, you know, has some better infighting tools than Axel, for sure. Yeah, I'm real excited to see what Ballfrog's got with this Kai, though. Right now, though, he is unfortunately stuck on the back foot against this chip. Man, yeah, that move, I swear, it just hits, like, earlier sometimes. Okay, he's barely managing to pick up that wall break. Nice, big counter hit there, and punishes the Beta Blade. Oh, wow. That probably could have been real big damage, but yeah, I don't think Balfrog was expecting only the second hit to catch. Probably wasn't super ready to confirm it. This can be one of those things with a, you know, a late character swap, though. If they're not fully warmed up, it can be very difficult to get them immediately warm, especially when you're already on the back foot. Nice defense there from Balfrog. Oh, yeah, there goes the burst. And wow, nice air throw. I am pretty sure that was supposed to be stun edge. And so far, Balfrog has been basically successfully just nickel and diming this chip. Oh, nope, no DP. And Balfrog wanting to play this very honest, it looks like. Not relying on Kai's admittedly also not amazing DP. But it might have been a good idea. I think that's gonna be the set. Frostbrack closing it out there.
That didn't even kill much time.
Super cool to see the Kai, even if it didn't quite work out. There was some real good stuff there for sure. And okay, thank you all once again for tuning in tonight. We are going to cut the stream here. Again, if you're on the YouTube VOD, stick around. There's probably like a third of the video left. But we will... Well, okay, so right now, Winter Wonderland Scumbags are in a pretty good spot point-wise. Zot could come in here and just, you know, clean up. We'll see what happens later in the week. Should be a good one. Thanks again for tuning in. I am going to run the Matcherino ad in just a second. If you haven't done the Matcherino stuff, please do. It is a huge help. It directly goes to the prize pool for this whole event. You know, very important because it is still online stuff, so you can't do, like, pay in this much. And that goes to the prize pool. So it is all from, like, donations or going and doing the little retweet stuff, typing in the code. Alright, though. We will see you soon.
Alright, hello again everyone, Jax is here. Another one of these kind of recap matches going on. We've got a Week 4 match. This is, unfortunately, the only one of Zot's matches that we did get recorded. And with these kind of, you know, split up matches, it can be a little bit harder. But this is Zot versus Timmy. Toxic Timmy in game. Going to be Kai versus May. This should be a matchup all about Zot doing his absolute best. Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry. Audio should be fixed now. But Zot doing his absolute best to keep May the heck away from him. While May, you know, living up to her in-game title of the Relentless Girl, is going to be running at him, flying at him, and dolphining at him. So we can already see here. Luckily, Kai does have some pretty good ways to control space. You know, even just things like S-Stun Edge can make it hard to do Dolphin, because it covers that exact same area. Damage differential, though, definitely going to be in Timmy's favor here. And this... Oh! Wow. Bit of a hero burst coming out from Zot there. Can't really afford to take even, like, a chip of damage. Oh my gosh, that hit. Okay, okay. Yeah, still active there at the end. Just kind of clipping Zot in the head. Just the knockdown. Ooh, backs off a little bit too far for that 6H to connect. Maybe wasn't sure that the 3K had actually landed and just was buffering backdash anyways to be, you know, to attempt to be safe. Zot gets a knockdown. Stun Dipper does not hard knockdown. As much as I'm sure many Kai players would love it too. Nice anti-air there. It can be really scary to do that against May. Her air buttons are just so good. And what's the combo? Ah, yeah, okay. Smart burst there. That could have been a huge chunk of damage for sure. And we see Zot trying to anti-air here with 2H, actually. It's like, it's going to be less reliable than 6P or the rising jump slash that he's gone for a couple times. But if it lands, it does the big damage for sure. RRC? I don't think, yeah, no kill there, but like one more interaction should do it. And yeah, for sure off the counter hit Dolphin. All right, Game 1 going to Timmy. See if Zot can bring it back. Birthday train playing in the background. Wow, just runs up, throw, yeah. Zot not ready for it, expecting a close slash or something. Could be real scary because, you know, missed close slash is definitely plus. Nice, yeah, chasing the corner escape attempt, just stuffing it with the jump slash. But Tim, just very relentlessly, you know, living up to his character name, making his way in, has been calling things correct a lot of the time to get in. Even though Zot has had some really good anti-airs, he's been getting a couple stray hits off of them rather than actual full combos like Tim's gotten a couple times. And I think a lot of the difference in this set is just coming down to the damage differential on those situations. Stun Dipper. Ooh, RRC, yep. Recognized it, and this should be... Oh no, drops it. That definitely could have been a kill there. Probably expecting the wall stick. It can be wonky to tell when that's going to happen. Forces the burst out. And double K... Alright. Okay, that's gonna feel kind of bad for Zot, because, you know, that was definitely his round, but... Oh well. Hey, at least it wasn't, you know, just dropping the round. He still technically got it. And yeah, these rising jump S anti-airs coming out from Zot have been super good. Can be real hard to anti-air mate too, because man, those buttons are huge. Dolphins coming out. Curious what Kai can get off of that counter hit 2S. Maybe not much, or just stun dipper or something, but nice run up throw, yeah. Ran up far enough. Didn't have the meter to kill, yeah. But ran up far enough that looked like it was going for a close slash for sure. And Zot has definitely, yeah, he has been going for a lot of those one-hit confirms into Ride the Lightning. Unfortunately for him, you gotta confirm those for sure. You can't just throw them out. Unfortunately, otherwise stuff like that happens. Anyways, though, that will be the end of the recorded sets that we have here. I can confirm real quick that, let me pull up the match log. The final result of this was a victory by Winter Wonderland Scumbags at 11-10, so it ended up being an incredibly close set. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see the rest of that, but hey, probably a good one. And yeah, there we go. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.